Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Uju TV. But before we begin, let this quote guide your reflection today. Wisdom is the voice of your higher self, whispering the truth your fear tries to silence. Please subscribe to our channel for more inspiring messages. Wisdom is not intelligence or knowledge. It is that quiet knowing that rises when your mind is surrendered, your spirit is listening, and your ego is silent. It teaches you timing, perception, and discernment. It reveals the truth behind appearance and the path behind confusion, right? Wisdom is the ability to know how to apply the knowledge you already have, right? That is why it is different from knowledge and intelligence. Like, you know something, then you know how to go around it wisely so that you can come out untouched and unseen. That is wisdom. It puts you in a position where you can't be held in any way, shape, or form. Because before you go into something or you do anything, you think it through. You use your discernment. You know it, but you use the wisdom of God inside of you to discern the way to go around it so it doesn't come back to you. Some people will call it deceit, right? And some people see it as a way of life, right? I personally see it as a way of life. Why? Because there are some people that come into your life to play games with you. And because you have evolved and you have grown, you are not expected to react or to act in a certain way. You are expected to use the wisdom of God inside of you to mirror back to them the games they are playing. That is why it's always very funny. Because when you mirror that game back to them because you are wise, they call it deceit. They say you are not straight. You did that, you did this. But they played the game. What you did, you just mirrored it back to them. That is why some people that are evolving and becoming a better version of themselves are easily manipulated. Why? Because they play that game in front of you and they expect you not to act in a certain way. Why? Because they know the path you are taking, and they know that if they tell you that, you will feel judged by what you are doing to protect yourself. But it's a game, and you are also playing. Don't forget that you are playing too. It is a game and you are playing. It's just that you decided to play it in a different way, not the way so many people are playing it. And because you are playing it in a different way, you bring in the wisdom of God. That is where your discernment come in. That is where perception come in. That is where timing come in, right? You use your discernment to discern what they are doing and decide how you're going to mirror back that game they are playing. And because you perceive things differently, not the way they do, your actions and your reactions come differently. And you wait on them. That is how timing play in wisdom. You wait them out, because those that are playing game will sit and play it for as long as they can in order to confuse you into believing that the game they are playing is what your reality should be. But because you are taking another path, because you are evolving and the wisdom of God is inside of you, you wait them out in their game patiently. You allow them to fool themselves thinking they are fooling you. You allow them to play the game to finish. You allow them to show their hand. Then you mirror it back to them quietly. You understand? Then they react Because at that point, they can't believe that somebody that have evolved, that know God, will wait on them in that manner and allow them to finish playing what they are playing to mirror it back to them. That's why you won't be fast. You wait. The Spirit of God is patient. So you patiently wait on them. And you are doing what you are doing. You are pretending as if you don't see what they are doing or you don't know what they are doing. But you know every single step they are taking. That is how God trains you. And that training is to teach you how to wait on people to show their hand. You know, normally, when you are evolving and you find God, you see life for what life is. So patience becomes something that God will have to train you on so that you learn how to. Because you look at people and you see what they are doing and you are angry. Like, why can't you just see that this thing you're doing is wrong? Why can't you just fix it? Why can't you just... And you're angry. So you easily show your hand. You're always the one that will come forward and say some certain things and do some certain things and play. And that is exactly what they want you to do, so that they will categorize you where they want you to be. But no, don't do that. Wait them out. Be patient. Be silent. Be quiet. It can be difficult and very annoying that you are looking at something and you know what it is and you know they know, but they are just doing it so that they can, some of them, to take away from your energy because they want a reaction out of you. Some, they just want to categorize you somewhere. They just want to place you somewhere. And once you react, because they know you know the truth, and it can eat you when you know it and people are doing some things. You understand? Sit on it. That is where your wisdom play. Sit on it. Be quiet about it. Let them do whatever they want to do. It is a spirit. You ask that spirit of patience and quiet from God so that you can be able to sit on things like that, right? And God will give it to you because you need it so that you can play the game better than them. That is where the whole thing is, because you have to play the game, mirror it back to them quietly. You will mirror it back without even saying anything. And at that point, you will see the reaction. That reaction that they wanted from you, they will be the one to bring out that reaction. Then you smile about it and you walk away. They will call you all sorts, but you know the truth, and that the truth comes from inside of you, right? So when you are evolving and you are growing, ask God to give you the spirit of wisdom and patience. You will be needing it on your journey, because so many people will come to play this game with you so that they will call you whatever they have decided that you should be, right? But when you are using the wisdom of God inside of you, when you have asked for it and the Spirit of God releases that wisdom to you, ask for patience in order to be able to sit on situations without reacting or acting or even saying one word until the time is right for you to act. Then you will act patiently, quietly, with your discernment and your level of perception, how you see life and the universe. So today I want you to understand that once wisdom enters your life, you choose differently, you step differently, you stop surviving and you start living. Your life becomes a different ground. It is a game and you are playing too. Don't forget you are playing. It's just that you are playing it differently. Affirmation for today: I choose wisdom over impulse. I hear clearly, I see deeply, and I walk in divine understanding. My mind is clear, my spirit is attentive, and my soul is rooted in truth. I do not rush, react, or fear. I discern, understand, and I choose from a higher place. Thank you for joining me once again. And until next time on Uju TV, when wisdom enters your life, you step differently.